In today's fast-paced and stressful world, it can be overwhelming to maintain a healthy well-being. With the rise of social media, one can feel lost in the sea of daily information constantly being fed to the masses at a rapid-fire rate. This, combined with the various struggles in our lives, can make some of us stressed, anxious, or even depressed. That is why in this series, we will share some methods on how to maintain a healthy well-being. In today's video, we'll focus on the importance of talking to others about your problems and mental health, as well as give a few tips on how to start the conversation. What exactly is the root cause of the stress? Just this year alone, 48% of Gen Zs and 44% of millennials said they feel anxious or stressed all or most of the time, with climate change, family welfare, career prospects, and COVID-19 being contributory factors. Of those surveyed already in the workforce, more than a quarter of respondents who feel regularly stressed said the inability to be their true authentic selves contributed a lot to their anxiety. Most of us are already having many conversations. A funny story that happened to us, a quick how are you catch up, or an engaging discussion about a great movie or TV show we watched recently. Yet, when it comes to our mental well-being, we tend to hide our depression or anxiety so as not to burden others. Nearly half of millennials and 54% of Gen Zs who called off work due to stress or anxiety have given different reasons for taking time off. Why? We live in a time when the importance of discussing mental health is still considered unprofessional or taboo. Some fear that others, especially employers, will react with neglect, confusion, or even apathy. However, not talking about your mental health can cause issues down the line. By bottling it up, more stress will build up. If you've ever experienced becoming agitated, moody, or easily frustrated, avoiding others, increased use in drugs, alcohol, or cigarettes, low energy, or insomnia, it may be a symptom of stress. Although we live in a modern world with social media connecting us globally at our fingertips, we have never felt more alone, with a recent study showing that 90% of us feel loneliness. This feeling can also develop if not talking about our mental health. Since the early days, it was necessary for humans to communicate with each other. This evolutionary trait has been ingrained in our DNA as it was necessary for our ancestors to create communities to help one another in order to survive. So, now that you know the reasons and the signs for stress, here are a few tips on how to talk to someone about your mental health. 1. Think about what you want to say. Writing it down will help you prepare for the conversation and you can choose how much you want to share. Remember to take your time if you feel overwhelmed. 2. Choose the right person. It's important to find someone you can trust. Think back to a time someone had your back. Was it a friend, a parent, a youth worker, teacher? Or maybe it's someone you don't know at all. There are many anonymous support services you can contact online. Whoever it may be, keep talking until you get the support you deserve. 3. Choose the right time. Try to find a time when both of you have no other plans and won't be interrupted or distracted. A comfy, familiar environment for you can also help. 4. Text or message them online if you're not ready to speak face-to-face. Let them know your feelings, if you're nervous or experiencing difficulty. As you start to relax, it might be nice to follow up with the face-to-face chat. A case study of the importance of talking about your mental health involves UK-based company Split the Bills, who took part in the Time to Talk Day in February 2018, where both employees and employers dedicated breaking down the stigma attached to talking about mental health and personal struggles. As a result, the organization showed a positive impact, bringing people closer in the workplace where mental health is talked about across the business on a day-to-day basis. However, sometimes talking to friends or family is not enough, and that's okay. Whatever the case may be, talking to a certified professional such as a therapist will lead you to maintaining a happier state of mind. Their expertise, knowledge, and listening skills will identify the root of a struggle you're facing, all in a confidential and discreet environment. Don't like the idea of one-to-one? Group therapy is a great way to meet new people who share the same struggles as you and share a meaningful conversation within a regulated environment. So next time you notice you're feeling stressed, don't forget to stop, reflect, and talk about your mental health with someone you trust. It will not only make you reach a happier, but also healthier state of mind. If you or anyone you know may be suffering, please visit checkpointorg.com/global for a list of global mental health resources.